This episode is all about the new year. Out with the old and in with the new. How are you going to enter 2022? Welcome to the Savvy Agent Podcast, where we help real estate agents build a thriving business so they have financial freedom in their life without having to work 24/7. I'm your host, Heather Wright. Now let's get to it. I've been reflecting on 2021, as I'm sure most people have because it's that time of year. And I've been thinking about what was good, what was not so great, and the hopes that I have for 2022. This is a little bit different than business planning for 2022. It's just like thinking about the things that you can't really build into production and sales numbers. So when you think about how your year went, beyond just the real estate sales, how do you feel? What do you want to do more of? What do you want to do less of? Who do you want to spend your time with? And who do you want to avoid? The first thing I'm resolving to do is I'm going to say goodbye to one-sided relationships. You know, that one friend that's really not a friend? They need you to listen to their problems, but they never seem to be around when you need support. Or the woman that says she supports other women, but her actions of tearing them down speak loudest of all. No, thank you. Anyone with a toxic vibe, they gotta go. This can be true with clients as well. Looking back at my clients this year, I don't think I had any that I wouldn't work with again, but I've definitely had that problem before. So I will continue to identify problem clients early on and refer them out to someone that will be a better fit. I just do not have time to waste on people that make me feel yucky or people who don't value me or my time or my experience. Like, it's just, if they want a servant, they can find another servant. And if it's a bad fit because they feel like they need to micromanage me for whatever reason, then obviously they would probably get better service from somebody else. When it comes to business stuff, I really want to simplify. I have a tendency to make things really complicated, which sometimes results in extra work. And who wants to do extra work? I don't. So this is on my list to keep it simple. For example, I want to start giving more savvy agent resources, but it is painful to have to create a registration page and then have all the back end set up for emails and offers and bumps, etc. Anyone that's built funnels will say, yeah, that's a lot of work. So my newfound simple strategy is to make one registration page with a headline, a short video, and a registration section. This is going to forward to a thank you page, and I'll use that thank you page for all of my resource offers. And that one registration page, I'm just going to copy and paste that and change a couple of things on it to make it work. So I never have to create anything from scratch ever again. And I'm not going to worry about offers, one-time offers, or order bumps because that is not simple. It might be simple for somebody else, but it's not for me. And I'm going to say that that's okay. My choice is to not worry about it. I still have to iron out the email process, but I have an idea mapped on how to do that simply and then recycle some emails for every new resource released. In my real estate business, I don't have anything pressing that needs to be simplified. We've got a pretty good system set up with our CRM and staying in touch with past clients, sphere of influence, and our new leads. Speaking of all of this, if you'd like to see my new simple registration page, you can visit savvyagent.co/past-client-resource. I'll put a link in the show notes. But anyway, on that page, you can register to download my free Past Client Conversation Starter cheat sheet. It's got a great list of ways that you can start the conversation with your past clients without feeling like a sleazy salesperson. I'm also going to stop shoulding on myself. Do you ever do that? I should do this. I should do that. That's called shoulding on yourself. So first thing up, I'm going to start with my hair. And it's such a small thing. It's almost embarrassing to talk about, but it's really bothering me. And so I'm going to get it chopped off. Somewhere along the lines, I decided to grow my hair long. It's trendy to have long hair. I should have long hair. It's trendy to have a messy bun. I should have a messy bun. And I keep enabling my hairdresser to encourage me to do this. But the truth is, I have thick hair and it's a lot of maintenance. It's ratty. I go through so much conditioner. I don't look good in a messy bun because it's still frizzy and weird and homeless looking. It takes forever to dry, and I have to schedule my entire day around when I'll have dry hair. It's the dumbest thing. So that's it. Off it goes. I'm really excited for my new short and sassy hairdo. Sometimes I think about how I should behave. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should try to be a better person. Maybe I should have more sales. I should spend more time working. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. These aren't necessarily bad thoughts to have. I do want to be a better person, but I also want to be me. Being authentic is important. It's who I am. And when I pretend to be someone else, that doesn't serve me, you, or anyone else. So when I start shitting on myself, sometimes that goes too far from improving myself to changing who I am entirely, which I want to stop doing. And there's also something to be said about giving yourself some grace. I should really give myself a little bit more grace. Just because you said the wrong thing, Heather, it's okay. Everybody says the wrong thing a lot of the time. So learn from that experience, and if you have the opportunity to repeat it, you can say the right thing next time. I'm also not going to let other people's goals make me feel like my goals are inferior. I like the size of my team. I like the size of our business. 65 sales a year is our sweet spot. Real estate agents have a tendency to be a little braggy. Have you noticed that? And sometimes that turns into a competition. Maybe it's usually in my mind, but it really shouldn't ever be a competition. So I'm going to continue to be the woman that supports her friends and colleagues in their goals, no matter how big or how small they are. And I'm not going to let their goals make me feel inferior. That's just a distraction. And if I've set my goals, I know exactly what I need to do to make those goals. I don't need to be distracted by somebody else's goals. And I say this one just about every year, but I'm going to protect my time. I'm a work in progress. Sometimes I don't do a good job protecting my time, but I continue to try to improve in that area. And honestly, I want to spend my time with people that light me up, not the assholes in the one-sided relationships. It's a much better use of my time to go to lunch with friends that support each other. They value each other's opinions. We're willing to engage in discussions where we disagree with each other. And no, there's no rush to judgment and ending relationships because we have a different opinion. And yeah, I'm pointing my finger at you political people out there. This is your reminder that it's okay to be friends with people that don't think exactly like you. And then there's the people that I can vent to, and they totally understand and lovingly call me on my crazy, and we laugh and laugh and laugh until I've forgotten my problem. I want to spend more time with these people, the people that light me up. And I want to be this person to them too. These are just some of my thoughts when thinking about what I hope for 2022. I had a whole other podcast written out reflecting on the deals and experiences of 2021, but I think this is a much more meaningful list. I hope you found it valuable and that maybe you're thinking about what you really want outside of your sales for 2022 as well. And don't forget, if you want to get that free copy of my past client conversation starter cheat sheet, because maybe one of your goals is to simplify your business by focusing on people you already know, visit savvyagent.co/past-client-resource. Boy, I really need to fix those URLs. They're not real podcast friendly, are they? But anyway, I'll put the link in the show notes. So don't worry about typing anything in. Just go up to the show notes and click. Happy New Year. I hope your 2021 ends on a high note and that 2022 is a fresh start to accomplish anything and everything you desire. I'll see you next week.